says aim's real big. Alright everyone, I'm out here in Youngstown, Ohio. I'm back at one of the first places I did for the channel. I mean, it wasn't the first, but it was one of them. Like in the first year or so of doing YouTube. I think at the time of when I filmed this originally, I only had maybe a couple thousand subscribers or so. And here we are now knocking on the door of 74,000 and more. But a couple people asked if I would do an update here 5-6 years later. And well, here I am today. I'm back here at this old Phantom Fireworks place that I filmed in 2018. It closed up years before that, and actually this was a place I shopped at with my family. When I was a kid, we would stop at this one to get fireworks. That was before they were legal in Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania at the time, ground fireworks like fountains, sparklers, bang snaps, little things like that were legal, but aerial stuff wasn't, or big explosives like firecrackers and you name it. Now they are all legal, which is awesome since I'm a pyromaniac. And like I need to buy any fireworks. But anyway, I wanted to check this place out again to do this update. I remember shopping in here one time. My grandfather was with us. This was back in the late 2000s. And I remember he saw this gigantic roll of firecrackers. It had to be like this big, and they just rolled them all up like that. And I think the guy said there was 10,000 firecrackers in there, because my grandfather was looking at it. And when he told him that, he just goes, "Holy crap!" So, one of those funny things. And yeah, we would get some good stuff out of here. So anyway, we're never going to see anything if I don't stop yapping. So let's get out of the car. Check it out. They did put plastic over a lot of the windows, so seeing inside is going to be pretty much impossible, except for one little area where the plastic fell down. So we'll be able to see a little bit in there, but not much. But anyway, I'll hop out of the car and show you this place and tell you a little bit more of the history of this place. There you go. There's the old Phantom Fireworks. And fun fact, somebody pointed this out in the original video. Several people did. If you look way back there, you'll see the B.J. Allen corporate office sign that would make the fireworks. And now they're located elsewhere. But that's a cool little thing to see. And one thing I learned about this, not just from what I researched, but from people commenting on the original video, not only was this originally a Greyhound bus station here, it wasn't until about the mid-80s, but prior to that, it was actually an old train station for the Pennsylvania Railroad, and a couple people said the B&O, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure where the tracks would have been. I'm assuming down there. I'm assuming down the hill here. It's been a long time since I've been here. Oh, yeah. Tracks would have been down there. I can see the ballast. So, it's seen better days, obviously. Paint's peeling. Trees brushing off the roof make it sound like it's about to collapse. But you see how they had this lined up. The buses would park there, kind of like where Cricket is right now. Plastic up, so you can't see inside anymore. People had broken windows, but they since replaced them. Wonder why they covered it up with the plastic. Remember, we used to be able to see in there just fine. Phantom location map. I love that. Even in, I mean, somebody broke that window out, which is unnecessary. You don't need to be doing that stuff. Oh, you can see down low. A little bit. Not very well, but a little bit into the store. Yeah, people, don't vandalize. That's not cool. So unnecessary. Now, here's where the plastic fell. No smoking. And you can see it's just a mess in there now. That looks like fresh plywood in there that they cut out to cover the broken glass. Holy cow, that vehicle's as bright as my hat. Yeah, that's why they didn't cover those ones up, because you can't get back there. And see, the building goes down there too, through the weeds. I had this little loop, you can go either way. That old building back there. Is that a bridge for the railroad? Another one? I can't remember. It's been so long. But yeah, here you go. Diamond Sparkler Company. B.J. Allen Co. Incorporated. Corporate offices. Sparkler manufacturer. Wholesaler distributors. Phantom Fireworks. Now, that is still used, apparently. There's an old train trestle over there in the background, too. I couldn't tell you if any of these things are used or not anymore, but still thought that was cool to see. That's available for lease, too. The Allstate Public Warehouse. But I enjoyed reading people's stories in the comments on that original video from 6 years ago now. Put it up right at Independence Day, like that Independence Day weekend. Look at the old sign, for crying out loud. Haven't seen that logo in many years, other than here, of course. The location that I would go to when I started driving and could afford to buy fireworks on my own would be the one in North Lima, Boardman area, actually, on Route 7. And then we got one in Murraysville a couple of years ago, and I was buying them there, and then they closed it up. They closed up that location for some reason, and there's one in Greensburg in a old Toys R Us. But yeah, that was the old Greyhound station, old Pennsylvania Railroad train station, possibly B&O. I want to take a look through here, through this part of the fence here. What can we see over here besides all the overgrown vegetation? I see the railroad ties down there. Yeah, there's the railroad. Don't know if that's active or not, and I really don't want to go down there. I know I could right through here, but I really don't feel like it. There's your 6-year update from this old location. Imagine all of the people that came through here for various reasons, whether they were just going on a holiday, or like somebody mentioned when they were getting shipped off to the army. All of the various reasons people came here, and now it just sits in ruin. Anyway, cool little fun fact and history lesson about this place. I think the Pennsylvania Railroad came through here. Possibly the B&O. Somebody said Chessie as well. Don't know how true all of that is, but you have to imagine everybody that came through here at one point in time or another for other reasons, other than to shop here for fireworks like my family and I did growing up, so it's hard to believe, all those years. I can't remember exactly the last time I was in there, but it was prior to 2010. I know that because that's when my grandfather passed away, was 2010, so prior to that anyway. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video now. Hope you enjoyed that little update. If you want to see the original, I'll link that in the video description. You can check that one out and see what it looked like back then, where you could see more inside than you can now. But otherwise, I'm going to head out and go to my next location and see what we find. So I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to. I'd love to have you here, and you could be alerted for all content. And for everybody else who's subscribed, I would check to make sure that you're getting alerts for videos, because it doesn't seem like people are getting alerted for my videos. I know YouTube really sucks with that kind of thing. YouTube's trash. I mean, it's just absolutely trash, and how they keep making the platform worse and worse. People don't get notified of videos. I don't get notified of people's videos until days after sometimes. So just check to see if you have the bell clicked to receive all alerts. And if not, unsubscribe and resubscribe if you have to, because that tends to work too. And hit the bell for all notifications. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Take care and stay awesome. Bye.